So my grandparents gave me an old like 4 megapixel camera for photography. When I pulled it out, the batteries were corroded because they were left inside for years. And I started cleaning it with some isopropyl alcohol. And I figured, hey, this might be a cool process for a YouTube video. So we got our camera. It's upside down right now, so I can have the latch exposed. Let's see the let's focus. The isopropyl kind of bubbling on there. Got some ventilation in here, so it's not just me exposing myself to these fumes. But yeah, I'll record progress updates as I go, and then that'll be a cool video, I hope. Yeah, older school camera for photography. I've been using a BlackBerry and my Canon PowerShot a lot for the quality. Canon's got good quality. I used it for recording my cake video, but my one old BlackBerry has just got a really old 2 megapixel camera. So I've been taking some like liminal space style photos with that one. Grabbed an old toothbrush. It's hard to do this one filming because I need to use my other hand to stabilize it. But this is, it's kind of blatantly obvious I don't know how to clean these things. My end goal is just to get this up and running. And that's what we're doing, slowly. This is a all-purpose cleaner. I'm gonna dry out the interior. I have to clean it for more acid anyway before I can even use it. So this is gonna be a couple days, like probably my whole weekend. This is Saturday, so you can see it kind of puddles there. I kind of like that because then I can drain it afterwards. But yeah, this is gonna be my weekend project. I will keep recording little updates. So I got my old mouse pad just under it to give it some support, protect the desk. Added another layer, and I'm just brushing away at it again, slowly. I switched to the toilet paper. It wasn't worth risking damaging the mouse pad when it's getting soaked anyway. So this I can dry it out to try and keep the camera a little drier and avoid damaging the electronics. Anymore, that is. And electronics already, obviously, been through a lot. This camera belonged to my grandparents until a couple hours ago, so yeah. As you can see, as it focuses, it's already looking miles better. Not flawless. I have a lot of cleaning to do still. You can see like that little green and blue, and then this just has that little bit of corrosion still, and the metal plate underneath, it's just kind of soapy. This isn't water, this is isopropyl. I'm just dapping it on, slow and steady. And I brush it off, damp it dry, clean and wipe down again. And slowly these contacts should become safe to use. And just like that, it's working. Let's put on my switch. From the front. It's a lot like my my Canon PowerShot, which is my main camera. Good little camera. So much quieter, smoother. Slimmed down. The difference in sensor for thickness and the mechanics of it and storage difference. I got a 32 gig in this one. 32 megabytes in this one. 32 gigabytes, 32 megabytes. I think this is 16 megapixel. I think 16 or 12. 4. No, this one says 4 megapixel. 4.1 with 18 times zoom. I think this is well, it's got an 8 times zoom, but I'm pretty sure it's 16 or 12. Just another little comparison real quick. Very different mechanisms, button at the top versus a little switch there. Let's see the displays. Very different display sizes too. Overall though, similar in terms of what they do, similar feature set. Sick. This one runs off of a set of AA's. This one off of a rechargeable lithium battery. This is what we're doing on the mat in case I get dumb with the screens. Same exact size for the tripod mounting as well. Obviously same style for the little wrist strap, just protruding versus inlaid. This has a cover, but the cover keeps falling off. Basically identical to what's under this little one. Gotta brace it so I can get the tab. Yeah. Actually, this one technically has slightly more, but this USB standard is newer. 2.0 versus 1.0. But it doesn't charge through that one. Granted, that one doesn't either, I don't think. Well, it charges through, or can be powered through, I should say, the 3.3 volt barrel. Yeah. That glare is horrendous. We're gonna delete that. I don't know how to turn the flash off. I think it's flash off. Okay. We're gonna try it. That'll work. It's not in focus. I'll edit it in now. Anyway, on the 32 meg card, you get like a mega photo. So you get like 32 photos on this, which is wild. They lie with their the storage. Like this one, okay, that one doesn't actually say. I'm pretty sure on this it says 50 photos on one card, which is not true. Yeah, 50 photos with 32 megabytes. No, it's like 30 photos. But I think that adds to its charm. Like if you were to go and do a photo shoot session, and you had like a very focused mindset, this camera could probably do it. Could probably do a fairly competent, not professional, but semi-professional little photo shoot rig with this old camera. Funny enough, I think macro shots are going to be really fun on this, because I got the ability to angle it so I can just get like these really fine detailed top-down shots of random objects. My best test photos last night were of leaves, actually. Battery life. It chews through AA's. These AA's were brand new, just got them last night, actually. Dead. So, I had to switch to these Kirkland rechargeables, very basic. I'm barely getting enough time to get the shots. That is insane. Now, to give it the same test feature,
that looks fine. It's better than the camera on my laptop that I'm using. Normally I use this camera and just record audio off of it or with my mic, but when you're using the cameras to review a 2004 HP Photosmart, then yeah, let's just get, for good measure actually, let's get a decent quality photo of its competition. Just pretty good. That being said, I'm gonna go through my gallery and we're gonna talk about the photos on it. I'm just gonna go in order and we're just gonna see how it goes. So starting off, the photo of the old HP camera. Clarity on it taken on my Canon. It's got some really good exposure to it. Little blurred off to the upper left, but you know what you're focused on, the actual detail of the camera, it's all in the center. It looks pretty good. Next up, we got a photo of my dog. She looks adorable. This was taken on the actual HP camera. The date in the lower corner, I just didn't bother setting it, so you can see it says 2004. Next up, another photo of my dog, same camera. She looks pretty good. The eyes are really bad, but everything else, early 2000s, but it looks good. Apple, out of focus, kind of blurred, looks really dusty. The apple was not dusty, but yeah, you can see the flash really messed this one up too. Muffins, blurred, out of focus. The one off to the left is more focused, it feels like, than the one up close, which is not how it should be. Bagels, all are blurred. They look rather pixelated, but serviceable. Up close, one leaf, very blurred. You can see the flash messed with the reflections again. Same thing with the next leaf, same complaints. My hand, you know, they always say, I know it like the back of my hand. This back of my hand looks fine, a little blurred again. Now, I really like this photo with the HP. This is where I think it shines, when you have like a cluster of objects tightly together. Like these leaves, I find they really pop in this photo. The reflections on them actually tend to help them stand out from one another against the backdrop. Different greens in there give it some texture. I like that photo actually. Now we're going to test out metal reflections on the HP, and we have photos of a little owl statue. Not great. Certainly not great. You can see the reflections were poor. The photo comparison, taking a picture of me on my laptop. HP, blurred but fine. And then a photo on the Canon of me on my laptop. Not centered, but in focus. The lighting's good. You can actually tell what you're looking at. Well, when comparing photos, comparing it to something modern makes sense, comparing an old camera to a new camera. Because they're similar price bracket and quality brackets, just different time periods, right? Nowadays this might be $20 at most. 130, right? Differences in quality, size, convenience, rechargeable battery, double A's. Couple hours battery life if you're lucky. Call it 2 hours, let's go with 40 photos. So why do I love using this one so much? You know, it's like, I think it's the silver, I think it's the chonk to it, I think it's the lack of convenience. Look at that screen size compared to this screen size. Look at that. It's not proportional, it's just not. The lens is bigger. It's not proportional, but it's almost the lack of convenience and quality that makes this an enjoyable experience. Much like why sometimes I use the old BlackBerry I have to take pictures. It's fun. It's just fun to mess around with. When you care, use something new. When you're goofing off, something old.